Welcome to addition in so many different ways. Addition is not new to you, and it will be a review in so many ways, but we're going to talk about 4 methods that you can use to solve addition equations. We are going to look at show all totals method, the new groups below method, the new groups above method, and proof drawings. Let's just jump right in and look at our show all totals method. This looks familiar to you because we're using expanded form. The equation that we're going to use for all 4 of our methods so that we can see how it all works together, our equation is 586 plus 349. It's an addition problem, so we're going to be looking at adding them all together. We're going to break 586 and 349 into expanded form. 500 plus 80 plus 6 and 300 plus 40 plus 9. Then we add each of the place values together, 800 plus 1200 or 1220 plus 15, and we come up with a total when we add these together of 935. The second method we'll be looking at is not unfamiliar to you, except maybe where we're placing our new groups. So we begin at the right in the ones column. We add 6 plus 9 together and we have 15. We place our 5 in the ones column and we put our new group number down below our equation. 8 plus 4 is 12 plus our new group number 1, that's 13. We again move to the hundreds. We have a new group down here. 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 1 more is 9, 935. The new groups above method is the one we're probably most familiar with. Same principle, starting with the ones column, and we put our new groups at the top instead of below the equation, and we come up with the answer of 935. The proof drawing is not unfamiliar to you. We've used proof drawings. The equation, we've created a proof drawing for each of the numbers that we are adding together. 586, we indicate the 5 100 boxes, the 8 10 sticks, and the 6 ones for demonstrating 586. Then we have 3 100 boxes, 4 10 sticks, and 9 ones demonstrating 349. If we add each of the place values together, 15 plus 12 plus 8, we create in the same way as the equation, add them together, regroup any that need to be regrouped, and we come up with 935. Now this is a tool that I will be demonstrating in class, but I just wanted you to take a look at it. It is an eye tool that we can create proof drawings, just simply clicking and adding them to the, excuse me, doesn't like it when you put them in the wrong column. Creating proof drawings just by simply clicking and put them in the correct place and then coming up with a total. It's kind of a fun game that we'll be practicing. Look for that as in class as we work along. Now let's apply these methods to our story problems or word problems that we'll be seeing this week. It says, solve the problem, make a proof drawing to show that your answer is correct. So we're going to solve the problem and then use a proof drawing to make sure that we are correct in our on our answer. Let's now read the word problem and see what we have to do. The video store has 445 comedy videos and 615 drama videos. How many comedy and drama videos does the store have altogether? When you're doing addition or when you're looking at word problems, you will see terms like total, uh, altogether, in all. Those are all terms that usually identify addition. So we're going to do an addition problem, 445 plus 615, and I created new groups above the word problem, or the problem, and we have 445, 615, 5 plus 5 is 10. We created a new group at the top. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 1 is 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. 1060 is our answer. If you look at our proof drawing that identifies, we have 10 ones. We have 5. We have 5 10 sticks plus 1, the 10 ones, and we have 60. Then we have 10 100 boxes. Let's see if we are correct. The answer is 1,000 plus 50 plus 10, and that's 1,060 videos. Let's look at another problem. Again, read the information first before we begin. Write an equation and solve the problem. Now you can do equations laterally, or horizontally, and I have created this one in a horizontal fashion, but we could simply put 129 plus 104 and solve it, but I like to align them and answer them as I go. So let's read our word problem. The first animated film at the movie theater lasted 129 minutes. The second film lasted 104 minutes. How many minutes in all did the two movies last? When we align them together, 129 plus 104, 9 plus 4 is 13. We put our 3 here. We create a new group at the top. 1 plus 2 is 3, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So 233 minutes. Let's look and see if we are correct. We are. Great. Okay, this particular problem is a two-step word problem. So let's look at the information first, the instructions that tell us. Write an equation and solve the problem. So we're going to create an equation. It says Emilio checked a suitcase at the airport. His suitcase weighed 80 pounds. His wife checked 3 suitcases. I want you to look at that word 3. Each of her suitcases weighed 30 pounds. How many pounds in all did the suitcases weigh? One of the problems that happens with this kind of equation, or this kind of word problem, is that we forget to add this number 3 times. So I created an equation to identify that. 80 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 equals S for suitcases. You know, these, we can use any of the numbers or any of the letters, and that's what I used. Now I wanted you to see another way that we could use this, write this equation, is by creating a two-step equation with a multiplication portion in it. So 80 plus 30 times 3 equals S. So 80, or see, 3 times 3 is 9, add a 0, that's 90. 90 plus 80, we add the 2 digits in the tens column. 8 plus 9 equals 17. 170 pounds is our total. Let's see if we're correct. 170 pounds. And they wrote their equation in the same way, using addition and multiplication. Okay, now let's look at another real world problem that we can solve. It says write an equation and solve the problem. Now this one is going to be a little unique in that it is not exactly asking for addition as much as we are going to total them, but we're also going to use our rounding tools. It says the total tickets sold for which 3 rides equals about 900. When we see the word about, that word generally refers to estimating or rounding. So we're not looking for an exact amount as much as we are looking for an approximate amount using rounding. So I have rounded these numbers to the nearest 10. See how I did. So using our method that we discussed in the rounding tools, if you look, there are 3 of these rides that equal 300, and 300 plus 300 plus 300 is 900. So twister, mega wheel, and bumper car all should, we're correct, bumper cars. So adding those together using the rounding method found our answer correct. Now, you know, our puzzle penguin is always a little confused, but let's see what his problem is. It says puzzle penguin added these numbers. Is puzzle penguin correct? Well, I'm looking at it and I see a big error. 168 plus 78 he needed to equal. But the way he has got these aligned, it looks like 168 plus 780. Because this number, he has got them misaligned, so his answer is going to be incorrect. If you do not line up your ones column, your tens columns, and your hundreds columns correctly, you will end up with a mistake like this. So realigning it and aligning it correctly, the total that I have is 236. Let's see if we're correct. Puzzle penguin did not correctly align his equation, and that is correct. So you will have the opportunity to practice using any of the methods that you find the best for you with a series of different kinds of problems that we'll be doing. Practice all of them and find what works most effectively for you. As you do this, you will find that addition becomes second nature and easy, and you will be able to solve these equations quickly and correctly. Good luck. Thank you.